Many years ago, I guess it's been 40 now, I was at the Cape Fear Valley Hospital in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And the nurse came into the room where I was and brought my baby and laid this little 7-pound baby in my arms. And she was wrapped up in this blanket, and she was just so pink and sweet. And I remember looking down at her, as we all have, and thinking, oh, how special this is. And I could feel my heart just warm up looking at this baby and thinking about it and what the future was going to be. And feeling as I was part of something so much bigger than myself. And then I stayed in the hospital 4 days. And then, even though you're able, they take you out in a wheelchair. And they pushed me out in a wheelchair out into the sunlight, holding my baby. And all of a sudden I thought, I'm on my own. I'm supposed to take care of this baby. I'm supposed to know what to do with this baby. And all of a sudden I thought, how am I going to know? How am I going to know what I'm supposed to do? And that starts this journey of parenthood, where we are in a situation where another life is our responsibility. And when you think about it, it lifts you up and leaves you with awe in your heart, but it also is a very sobering thing to think that another life is in your hands. And over these years of raising these children and being part of their growing up years, what I have come to see without a single doubt is that the most important person in a child's life is his parent or his parents. Other things come and go, friends come and go, family moves off, family moves back, neighbors are here, neighbors are there, but the one thing that is constant, that makes all the difference, is this parent. That's the role that has the greatest influence on this child. So when I finally I have begun to figure that out and saw, that with this responsibility and this influence that I can have, I want to do a good job. And over all these years, I've asked parents across the country, I'll say, are you a good parent? And people say, well, I try to be. I want to be. I think I am. Because everybody feels just a little bit inadequate. Everybody feels just like, maybe I am, maybe I'm not, maybe there's something I could do better. Now here's what I want to share with you that makes all the difference, is that this relationship between this parent, you the parent, and your child, or me and my child, this connection, this sense of trust, this sense of predictability, this sense of knowing that I'm loved, this is what protects them through their lives. Like, if this is in place, this unconditional love, this sense of acceptance, where you have somebody who truly cares about you, our research shows us over and over and over again that this is the best protection against those pitfalls down the way. All of us as parents worry about drugs, we worry about gangs, we worry about violence. We're afraid for our children. We're afraid they'll make terrible decisions. But in the end, the thing that brings them back is this relationship. And this relationship with you as the parent that is built on these feelings that I'm going to talk about, these connections. This is the thing that will keep them safe from those things out there that scare us to death. And here's the thing that I cannot tell you enough about this one point. It has nothing to do with money. It doesn't have anything to do with where you live, what you can buy, the number of years you went to school. None of that matters. That's not what I'm talking about. If you've never read a parenting book, if you've never seen a parenting book, I'm not talking about what you can buy in the marketplace. I'm not talking about $100 Nikes. I'm not talking about the coolest toys. I am talking about a relationship. It's not about money. It's not about economics. It's not about houses. It's not about cars. It's about us as parents and the connection that we have with our children.